Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, until comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took all the measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane outside. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they do part of. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pro. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chick. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Like the lights when you getting
let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil, aka Stacks with the facts, man. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? We here Friday night. How y'all doing, man? You know? That's what's up, cuzzo, man. Happy retirement, man. Congratulations to you. Blessings to you. Hey, man, what's good with y'all? Y'all already know. Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast. Friday night. Was going to do a Friday night wrap-up tonight. I had stories lined up and everything, but I found out about this happening in the city today, and I think this is a more important issue to discuss. So we're gonna talk about it. You know, today in my city, Columbus, Ohio, ICE is definitely in full effect. ICE is in full effect. And they've been all over the city all day today. North side, east side, south side, west side, you know? And we're gonna talk about it, man. ICE is in the building, man. ICE, baby. You know, and I'm glad that I'm seeing this amongst us Black people, man. I'm glad I'm seeing this, man. I know that's right, man. I'm glad I'm starting to see us getting on one accord. I'm glad to see us delineating. I'm glad to see us falling back, not getting involved. I'm glad to see that, man. That's a beautiful thing, man, because this ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't being deported. But in my city of Columbus, Ohio, it's real strange, you know, to me, being from Columbus, Ohio, because Ohio is definitely a Republican red state. That's a fact. But Columbus is a blue city, meaning democratic. Now, y'all know me. I'm completely apolitical. I'm not Republican or Democrat. All right. I'm an independent, free thinking, straight heterosexual, foundational Black American man. And I go for policy. Right. And that's if I'm going to vote. And since I don't vote, it don't really make me no difference anyway. What's going to happen is going to happen. Right. I don't tell people to not vote. I don't tell people that they're stupid, silly, or wrong for voting. I do tell people ain't no point in voting, though. But that's up to you if you want to participate. I choose to not participate. Just like y'all have a right to vote, I have a right to not vote. And I choose to not participate, right? For one reason and one reason only, because I know my vote doesn't count, right? Especially in a system that wasn't designed for me to ever win or be successful in. Why would I participate any more than what I have to, right? Especially when it's my choice to not do so. If I shall so choose, which I have, and I've never voted once since I've been 18. I'm 43, about to be 44 years old. So everybody be like, no, I'm not voting. Y'all got it. I'll let y'all make the decision. I'm going to be good either way, guys. Right? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? About tonight, in my city, Columbus, Ohio, Buckeye City, ICE is definitely in the building. That's a fact. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm glad. Right? I'm glad ICE is in the city. To be honest with y'all. You know, keep it 100. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not like, oh, no, man. Go on. Let them do their job. Right? That's what they get paid to do. These people who they are rounding up are illegal immigrants, meaning by the very nature of them being here, they are criminals because they broke the law to get here. And understand, when you break the law, you are considered a criminal because it is a crime to illegally trespass into the borders of our country undocumented. Yes, it is. The very fact that our government even gave these people so-called TPS is unconstitutional. Now look in the Constitution and find that. Since y'all want to talk about, everybody talking about this not constitutional. Y'all ain't never even read the Constitution. Don't even know the preamble or the first sentence thereof. People be killing me, man. Ain't never read the Constitution a day in their life. American citizens born and raised here. Talking about from this non-constitutional. Yeah, you read the Constitution. Be quiet. Right? And like I said, these people are here illegally. Understand that. I don't give a damn how long they've been here. I don't care what they have established since they've been here. If they're not a citizen, and how much more of a slap in the face is that to us as an American society, that these people can sit here, be here 10, 20, 30 years, non-documented, taking full advantage of everything we tax-paying citizens work hard for every day, 40, 50, 60, 70 a week, 70 hours a week, some of us, right? Only to not even be able to get the benefits that come out of our hard-earned work, right? Or our hard-earned money that we work for goes to these people, right? Some of these people been here 10, 20, 30 years, man, right? Finessing. Meanwhile, we got an insanely outrageous homeless population that we could have been taking care of. Some of them in areas, most of them us. So now I don't feel no sympathy for much more reasons I'm going to get into later in the show, right? And I chose to have this show this late because, I know people in the crib chilling on a Friday night. It's cold outside. Plus I want to get everybody, tap in, man. All my people from Columbus, Ohio, all my people in the city, tap in. Y'all can tap it in on Facebook. I'm going live on Facebook and on YouTube right now, man. Listen here, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with us. My foundational Black Americans, my fellow foundation Black Americans. This ain't got nothing to do with us, right? And all that little fear mongering that some of y'all doing, talking, man, listen. If you are an American citizen, which all of us are, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If ICE pull tight on you, all you gotta do is show them your ID. But see what happens as a result of this? Those amongst us who could possibly be mistaken for these people due to our physical appearances, some of us, or maybe even our last names. It's some of us who might have these particular last names, but we're actually American citizens. But some of us got warrants and stuff like that. So but if you're not an illegal immigrant, you don't really have to worry about being accosted by ICE. ICE ain't gonna pull behind. Okay, let me say this. Let me be clear. More than likely, ICE is not going to do anything to you if they pull up behind you and your read your plates, because they have the capability to do that. It's going to come back that you're a citizen, so they're not going to mess with you. But if it happen to pull your stuff up and they see that you got a warrant, they might call the police on you. They ain't going to bother you still, though. ICE is simply here for the illegals. They're not here for us. There have been no reports of ICE arresting, accosting, detaining American citizens. Not in Columbus, Ohio, anyway. And they just started here today. And I'm on this. So I don't want to hear none of that BS, y'all, man. And quite frankly, these people, man, and I don't feel no way about saying this stuff, man, for one reason, and one reason only, because it's true. All these illegals that are here, especially the black ones, they don't mess with us. They ain't never supported us in anything. They didn't come over here. Like I said, some of these people been over here 10, 20, 30 years. They ain't come over here like, hey, our foundational Black American brethren and sisters, put us up on game. Show us the rope. Put us down. Let's come together, pool our resources. Teach us the history of America. Hey, we appreciate y'all's sacrifices that y'all made during the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and now to give us the ability to be able to come here and somehow salvage a lifestyle of living, right? That's better than where we come from in our various raggedy ass countries, right? Nah, y'all don't come over here with that mind frame. Y'all come over here with that colonialist, right? YT supremacy mindset of that y'all are better than us. Y'all are smarter than us. We don't have no culture. We were slaves. We are akatas. This and that with thugs and baby mamas and gangsters and drug dealers and all of this type stuff. Yeah. Right? Y'all didn't come over here like on some humble type stuff. Y'all come over here on some, you know what I'm talking about, sitting on your highfalutin high horse. Now it's coming to bite y'all in the goddamn asses. Now y'all got to go home. And that's just what it boiled down to. And the things that we could do to help, why would we? What us, and I mean us, Foundational Black America, what would us, giving our support in any way that we can, help out now? And what are we going to get in exchange for it? Guaranteed. I personally don't see no reason to try to do anything like that now. It ain't happened yet. It ain't going to happen now. Why would it? Why would we? How do we benefit from that? Knowing that it's a large population of y'all who have this mindset. What does that benefit us? We got to get our house together because there's a large population of us that have that mindset. Right? Yeah. All them people, man. Look, I don't care where you from, man. If you're here illegally, meaning you are not a documented U.S. citizen, you didn't go through the process of becoming a citizen, you don't have a green card, you don't have or should I say, you don't have a birth certificate or a social security number, right? That makes you an illegal citizen, you know, or should I say an illegal immigrant, and you need to go back to your country. Y'all need to go home and fix y'all's countries. Some of you, like I said, some of y'all been here 10, 20, 30 years. You got your credit right, and then you made some money. Y'all done sit up here and had tax-free businesses and interest-free loans for businesses and all type of benefits that we were supposed to be getting, benefits that could have helped our large homeless population in America. Y'all been getting it, right? And like I said, it ain't like y'all came over here like, hey, man, what's up? How can we work together? Put us up on game. We appreciate y'all's sacrifice, what y'all did back in the day. Let's work together. Let's pool our resources, and let's make a black block of Black Americans, African Americans, and let's put our money together and build communities and exchange information and you all whatever. Y'all ain't come over here like that. Right? We are katas. So now we gotta keep that same energy, man. Now that they rounding y'all up. And we gotta focus on our communities, our households, right? Fixing our situations we got going on as Black Americans, man. We need to start gatekeeping our culture, not allowing people to participate in our music and our whatever without us giving them the okay first, or we should just exclude everybody unless they paying homage. And that's what's starting to happen now. We're starting to see what that looks like. And I think it's a beautiful thing, personally. I think it's a truly beautiful thing, man. We're getting to a point in time where us Black folks in America are slowly but surely getting on one accord with each other and staying on code. Y'all gotta hold y'all's own weight. Y'all gotta catch y'all's own fade, man. We focusing on us, and all of us amongst us who somehow think that advocating for this somehow you know, having a mindset that ICE is not supposed to be doing what they're doing, and we should anyway, like, you know, join forces with these peoples, whether they be illegals from Africa, illegals from Central, South America, Caribbean, or wherever in the world they are from. It doesn't matter if they're here illegally, they got to go. Right? And it's high time that us FBAs focus on us FBAs and us FBAs only. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what all these other people have done and been doing since they've been here. Africans, Latinos, Caribbeans. Am I not telling the truth? That's what they've been doing the whole time they've been here. They ain't been rocking with us. And we not xenophobic or anything like that for saying that. It's just simply the truth. I mean, we all know some of these people who we cool with. We might work with them or whatever the situation may be, the case may be. That, I mean, they cool, you know. But I mean, as a whole, they don't rock with us. Where you see any large installations of us interacting, integrating with them, or them the same with us, and we're doing business. We got organizations, we got communal organizations. We coming together, bridging the gap. Where you see that happening anywhere in America? Point it out to me. What city, what state? Where you see Africans from Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Kenya, Somalia, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, you know, South Africa. Where you see any of these people linking up with us across America, pooling our resources, creating organizations that advocate for the joining of both of our cultures in the celebration of global blackness? Where you see that going on at? What city, what state? All these people come over here and they advocate for their group. And I don't knock them for that. I don't knock them for taking advantage of such a system that would allow them to do so. If there was another country on earth where we could do that, trust me, I would encourage us to do it. But there's no place on planet Earth where us FBAs can go to, cross into their borders illegally, get some temporary protection status, take advantage of their resources that the hard people, wherever we would go to work for, to maintain and obtain and abstain. Where can we go do that? Have babies, our babies instantly become citizens, getting benefits from that government. We get free housing, free money, free health, interest-free loans, tax-free everything. Where on earth can we as Black folks go do that? And outside of just us Black folk, what about just Americans, period? What American citizen can go do that in another country? Get into their country illegally. I'll wait. I got a stack for you if you can name one. Don't y'all know most of these countries that come in here that they don't have the type of stuff we have in their countries? Like if we was to go to like Somalia, we'd be screwed unless we have some money. And then we'd probably be more screwed because then we'd probably be a target. Right? So man, come on, y'all, man. Listen, I'm not saying like I'm like, man, F the immigrants or nothing like that. No, it ain't nothing like that. Not in that aspect anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, I want the sentiment to be amongst us is that we need to focus our energy on fixing our house and our community versus feeling that we need to be involved with this thing going on with ICE and them rounding up Africans and Caribbeans and Latinos from Central and South America and Mexico. This ain't got nothing to do with us, man. This ain't our fight. We can't be deported. We're not illegal citizens. We're not illegal immigrants. We are U.S. citizens. We're good to go. Mr. O, what's happening, Joe? Right? And I want it to be amongst us to start to realize that this ain't our fight, and we don't have to participate in. We're not xenophobic. We're not wrong. We're not racist. We're not divisive or any of that. For not participating in any way that these people think we should be. Right? Now, in my city, Columbus, Ohio, ICE is in the building. And there's been crazy stuff going on all day. A guy jumped off of the 5th Avenue Bridge onto Highway 670 in my city, Interstate 670, which was crazy. I was wondering why I was leaving from the gym going to go get my car fixed. I went and got my tune-up on my car today. I was wondering why the traffic was crazy like that as I was going on to 670 from off of 270 to get to 71 North so I could go where I was going to get my car serviced at. And that's the reason why, because somebody jumped off of the damn bridge today. That's crazy. I'm going to do a pre-recording on that here shortly when I get done with the show. Yeah, somebody, man, rest in the essence to them, man. I mean, goddamn, man, but somebody jumped off of the bridge onto the highway today, Jack. Crazy stuff. But yeah, though, man, also in my city, ICE is in the building in full effect. Yes, they are. And let me pull this up for y'all. Yeah, my mayor, or the mayor, and the chief of police. Now, the chief of police in our city, she used to be the chief of police in Detroit, man. And she's a Democrat, and she is Boule. I believe ELAINE Bryant is a member of Sigma Gamma Rho, or I think Delta Theta Sigma, if I'm not mistaken, one of the two. Right? So she's absolutely Boule, and GINTHER is a Democratic mayor. You know, he's involved with lots of people who are very nefarious. And they come out with this statement earlier today. I seen this when I was at the gym earlier today. Democratic Mayor Andrew GINTHER and Police Chief ELAINE Bryant released a video affirming that their city and police force will not cooperate with ICE and that they are protecting everyone who calls Columbus home. Right? I want y'all to understand something, and I'm going to cam up for this, man, on YouTube, man. Listen. I want y'all to understand that to not comply with federal policy, I want y'all to understand that constitutionally, this could be considered treason. Right? And I got to always remind people that Thomas Jefferson allegedly, as the story and legend goes, shot somebody and blew their kufi off on the White House lawn for treason. Right? Allegedly trading information with the Mexican and French government. But I digress, right? But understand that, though, not complying with federal policy could be considered treason, right? So the fact that the local police are making public statements like this is crazy. Now think about when I talk to y'all about HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act. Right? Think about that. Think about what ideologically based violence is. Think about what violent radicalization is, and what's considered to be homegrown terrorism or a homegrown terrorist. Right? We got a Democratic mayor and a Democratic police chief coming up out of one of the most corrupt policing agencies in America, the Detroit Police. Do your research on Elaine Bryant and all the nefarious mess she messed up in, wrapped up in. Right? This is why I don't vote, because you're not voting for the lesser of two evils. You're always going to be voting for the evil of two lessers. It don't matter if they're Republican. It don't matter if they're Democrat. It doesn't matter. And I realized that a long time ago, so I just don't participate. Right? It's going to go where it's going to go, whether I participate or not. So we got GINTHER and we got Bryant up in here releasing this statement. I'm gonna pull up the video for y'all. Man, this is crazy, man. Let ICE do what they do, man. What our tax dollars do, right? And then, we can get rid of these people that's sucking up and siphoning up all our resources, man. They ain't going to where they need to go, like helping our extremely ridiculous homeless population in our country. A lot of them, which are these illegals. Y'all know about that. Boy, it's been going down in the city today, man. You understand me? It's been going down in the city, Jack. You feel me, Mr. O, man? Here we got Ohio, a red state, mostly Republican, right? But the major cities in Ohio are Democratic cities, which is Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, Toledo, right? Where the majority of us are. But the majority of Ohio is a red state, man. It's definitely a Republican state. But here we have these democratic strongholds. That's a hell of a word. That's crazy. That's crazy that they're referred to as democratic strongholds. The former pretty boy, what happened, man? Right? ICE is in the city today in full effect. I, for one, am glad they are. I think all illegals need to go back to their countries now. Not now, but right now. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you look like us. Notice I said if you look like us, and they really don't look like us. Y'all need to go to y'all's countries and fix y'all's countries, man. That's just what it boiled down to, man. Sit up here and fight and protest and have to go through whatever y'all got to go through to make sure y'all countries are freed, liberated, some of y'all might want to say. Go fix y'all's governments, man. Do whatever y'all need to do. You know what I'm saying? I like how my brother, Mr. O, box clever with his language and still get the point across. My brother said, yeah, I want to re-educate our politicians with the blicky like our forefathers did back in the day. You understand me? Because listen here, what was taken by force ain't going to be willingly given up by force, by non-force. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right? You dig? And that's a fact. Now, I'm not telling nobody to go do, y'all know, I'm not saying that either, though. But I am going to say, though, y'all think that if we continue on our trajectory we on as FBAs, y'all think if we get on one accord and fully link up and join our forces, pull our resources nationwide from LA to New York, from Chicago to goddamn it, Atlanta, nigga, and everywhere in between, and we just start getting on one accord on our FBA, That's a beautiful thing, man. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to focus on. We don't need to be focused on thinking that we got to somehow be involved with this thing going on with these illegals. Ain't none of our business. Ain't got nothing to do with us outside of them sucking and siphoning up all our resources we working our fingers to the bone for. Outside of that, like, they don't rock with us anyway. So, I mean, it ain't going to hurt us in any way sending all these people back to where they from. It's actually a better look for us. Buys us some time. Right? Yeah, and we don't need to hear, and I'm glad you said that, the foreign pretty boy, because look, we've been here a long time, y'all. We don't need none of y'all people telling us what's coming for us. They coming for us next. And we don't need to hear none of that weak ass ish. We don't need to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Right? They've already come for us and have been coming for us since we've been here, since all of this started. And we've been here before the beginning. We was here before the beginning began, right here in America. So that's the whole point of us delineating, y'all, so we can focus on what we need to do as FBAs collectively moving forward. Long as we get on one accord and do what we need to do, we're going to be good. And then after that, the rest of y'all can fall in line like how y'all should have been doing. Get up underneath our armpit and just follow our lead like y'all should have been doing. But see, now y'all done proved to us that y'all some old treacherous, only for sales, face ass mom. Right? Yeah, for get out our way. Right? Now in my city of Columbus, Ohio, man, ice raids commenced today. And it's funny because today, being December 19th, is the day that Donald Trump was supposed to be releasing the Epstein files. But somehow this stuff with the raids icing our city, and this is like the top news. Did y'all forget about that? I haven't. Right? And this is why I say why I don't participate, because while some people are, well, Trump is a part of the system, man. I mean, granted, some stuff he doing will temporarily benefit us, and we need to do what we need to do collectively so we can fully take advantage of that while we got the opportunity. And part of that is all of these illegals going home, because they coming back. Huh? Y'all ain't know? Oh, they're coming back. They're just coming back in a way that they don't, they're coming back in a way that they don't understand. I ain't gonna say they don't understand, but in a way like, not like what they're expecting to. I've been sitting up here trying to tell y'all what's going on, specifically in our country. And this is our country. What our country is being designated for in the grand scheme of things right now, with moving forward with what's planned for the planet and the whole entire global system and structure. Right? But I mean, they in the city today, Jack. You know? They in the city today. Heavy.
Can you be a travel advisor without quitting your 9-to-5?
Actually,
yes. We're for the Modern Travel Agency, and
the Columbus Department of Public Safety has released a video addressing
Tracy Towns, man. She's a beautiful lady, man. Beautiful lady, man.
ICE operations here. Now, this video features Columbus Mayor Andrew GINTHER and Columbus Police Chief ELAINE BRYANT. They posted the video in the last hour. Here's a part of it.
In light of the deployment of federal immigration and customs enforcement agents in our city, we understand that many of our neighbors may feel concerned for their safety. Please know that we stand with you and everyone who calls Columbus home.
Please know that CPD will not investigate Columbus residents solely based on immigration status. We will only investigate or apprehend someone if there is evidence of a crime. We cannot prevent ICE from being here, but if there is illegal or dangerous conduct, CPD officers will be present to maintain public safety.
Now we
and I'm glad that Chief Bryant pointed that out, because I think a lot of us American citizens, we don't be knowing stuff either, man. A lot of us don't know the law. A lot of us don't know constitutional law. We say, well, this is not constitutional. All y'all who sitting here going along with this stuff, sympathizing for these people when they don't give a damn about us. Talking about something that's non-constitutional. Have you even read the Constitution? Do you know what? They're not doing anything because they can't do anything. I just told y'all to intervene with federal policy is treason. They can only operate in the capacity that they are designed to, which means they're to uphold public safety, like she just said. They can't assist in any way, but they can monitor and observe to make sure ICE is doing what they're supposed to do, to an extent. And ICE isn't targeting just any illegals, man. If y'all think ICE don't know who they going after, man, please, man, understand the capabilities of the federal government, y'all, man. I want y'all to not, as it seems what we do as American citizens, is we underestimate our government. They're very powerful. They got lots of influence and money. They got the biggest military, the deadliest military force on the planet. You know, all these people who coming from all of these countries are totally devastated, have been totally devastated in any way you can think of by the American government and its cohorts. This is why these people feel entitled to what we work hard for, because they feel like, well, your government is destroying our government and our homeland, so y'all owe this to us. No, the government owes y'all, not us. They can't intervene. That is why they are not intervening. They cannot stop ICE from doing their job. And contrary to popular opinion, ICE ain't doing the stuff that's been reported in the way or in the volume that we have been led to believe and think that they are. You got to understand, most of these people who they're going after are criminals. Criminals in their own countries. They are sexual violators. They're criminals. They're drug dealers. They're thugs, gangsters, gangbangers, Tren de Aragua, right? MS-13, all type of cartel people and stuff like that. Yeah, man, scammers. That's who they're going after, as y'all see with these people being caught doing these EBT scams and Social Security scams and whatnot. Send their criminal asses back to their country. That's how I feel about it, right? Let's go, man. Let's go.
We can tell you that our 10 TV news team is working to find out what prompted this Public Safety Department video. Also, within the last 15 minutes, we did get word of a news release that's announcing the city is going to have a federal operations discussion this afternoon at 2 o'clock. There will be a news conference on that. Mayor GINTHER, Chief Bryant, Columbus City Attorney Zach Klein, and Columbus City Council President Shannon Hardin are all expected to be there. You can be sure that 10 TV is going to be there too. We will bring that to you live on 10 TV Plus, and then of course on later editions of 10 TV News and our website, 10tv.com. Well,
right. False asylum claim is a criminal. Yeah, man, it is. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all go home. It's time for y'all to go home, man. Right? Black people, we ain't, my fellow Black American brethren and sisters, this ain't got nothing to do. We ain't gotta be feeling sorry for these people, man. They don't feel sorry for us. Only thing they really thought about is that they ain't getting no more free stuff. They've been over here jacking off resources. Some of these people been here 10, 20, 30 years, man. And they ain't even gathered enough financial stability to be able to go back home and live comfortably. They've been over here effing off. Jacking off wreck, as we say in the penal system. Pause. Right? Time to go home, man.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
Success doesn't follow a formula, and neither.
As city officials say Columbus police are not connected to the ICE activity residents say they've been seeing in neighborhoods across the city. Those concerns prompted city leaders to point to a long-standing order signed more than 7 years ago by Mayor Andrew GINTHER. The order prohibits the use of city resources, including the Columbus Division of Police, from enforcing immigration.
And that's the thing, y'all, man. The ICE don't need the police assistance. They don't need the Columbus Police Department's assistance. They know who they're going after. They know who their targets are. They know where they are at. That's why they are going there. It ain't like there was some type of liaison with the CPD and the ICE trading information. They don't need that. ICE is a government organization, a government department, which means they have access to lots of information and resources. We're talking about the federal government here, y'all, now, man. I want y'all to understand that. A lot of us don't even understand how our government functions and what capabilities our government actually has. The police is local. They're at the lowest level of authority and power in the government structure of America. State, local, state, federal. Federal tops everything. This is why the police cannot intervene. That is why they are not intervening. Let ICE do their jobs. These people who they're rough handling, y'all talking about they handle them rough. Man, these people are criminals, sexual violators, deviants, drug dealers, gang members, Trinidad Ragua, MS-13, cartel members, all type of thugs and unsavory people, the very dregs of these countries where they come from. How do you think they handle supposed to handle them, with kid gloves? They ain't been sending the money back to their countries. They've been jacking that money off, man. That's why they mad they gotta go home. And most of these countries where these people come from, they are terrible. Most of these countries have been deemed third world countries now. Right? Some of these countries used to be thriving, man, but now they collapsing just like they designed to do. It's time for y'all to go home, man. Y'all have plenty of time to get y'all stuff together, man. Y'all done set up here, came over here, talk crazy to us, not link up with us, not get up under our deodorant, follow suit, soak up gang. You hear me? Pay homage. Y'all ain't did none of that, man. Y'all came over here and looked down y'all's noses at us and think we supposed to somehow be having some sympathy for this situation. Nah. It ain't got nothing to do with us. We cannot and will not be deported. We need to focus on getting our house together, man. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're about to open up the panel here in a second. I want to get some of y'all's people's opinions on this stuff. Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. You did. Share on your social engineering. Y'all call it social media.
laws or detaining someone based solely on their immigration status, and it remains in effect today. The mayor says the city was not notified of any increase in ICE agents or details about their operations. Meanwhile, both the Franklin County Sheriff's Office and Ohio State Highway Patrol say they are not involved. In a statement, ICE says its officers continue enforcing federal immigration laws nationwide as part of public safety efforts. Matt?
Sarah, thank you.
Thanks for watching. For more
Federal policy. That's why I don't even understand why people was out there protesting, man. Like, this is what we pay taxes for, y'all. It don't benefit us, and I mean specifically us, foundational Black America. It don't benefit us having these people here. It don't benefit us at all. It benefits us for them to leave, though, for sure. Fair use, fair use.
La Marca Prosecco is made for special occasions.
You mean like this one?
And the way that this is rolling out, hey, peep game, y'all, and I want y'all to think about this too, though. Let me come up real quick. So if this is rolling out across the country like that is, what does that let you know? That lets you know that these illegals are everywhere. They're everywhere. It's gotten out of hand. Or is it being done by design? Huh? Tap in, walk with us, man.
A business owner in Northgate showing us a video of her employees being detained by ICE Thursday at a gas station on Cleveland Avenue.
Y'all really out here just kidnapping people.
She says the pair have been working for her for the last year.
These people are good, innocent people. The only crime they committed in this country is come to this country to work.
In fact, a lot of these business owners.
And it kills me when they try to minimize what it is. Like, their only crime, their crime is that they came into our country illegally. That's the crime. That is breaking the law. Understand that. And although y'all are not from here and are not citizens, that does not mean that y'all are not subject to our laws when y'all break them. Just like if I was to go to any one of y'all's countries right now and break the law, I would be locked up and they would send my ass back to America, or worse. Worse. So y'all can miss us with that sympathy stuff, man. Nah, man, y'all are here illegally. Those of y'all who are here under so-called TPS, y'all are here illegally. That is a crime. Which would make you a criminal, man. This is crazy. Let's go, man. This is up in north, man, off of Cleveland Avenue, man. This is just my side of town where I'm from in the city, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Tell me, in this plaza, they cater towards the immigrant community, and they're shocked and scared to see these ICE agents.
In this area that they at, off of Cleveland Avenue, 161 area up north, this area is heavily populated with Africans, Caribbeans, and Mexicans. Yes, it is a mixture of them all up 161 Dublin Grandview Road, all up Morse Road, and from like Cleveland Avenue to goddamn it Carl Road. I'm gonna say even further from Cleveland, from goddamn it west of I'm gonna say from goddamn it Sunbury all the way to 71. From Sunbury to 71, between let's say 161 and Broad Street. That's a hell of an area. None but Mexicans and Africans and Caribbeans, man, especially in this area, concentrated. Let's go.
Coming right at their front doors.
All what they do is work and helping the small business in town.
Oh, look, now he hides fake. This is crazy.
But this video isn't the only one circulating online. The ICEOut.org map showing pictures and videos of what appear to be ICE agents all around Columbus Friday, some even making arrests.
I would say random and chaotic. You know, if you are just in the wrong place in the wrong time, pumping gas and you look and you are not a white man, you could be targeted.
Ina Simakovsky is.
And I just want to say that's fear mongering right there. That's just that's so what's the word I want to use here? That's so disingenuous, man. Because that's not true, right? I mean, if ICE gonna run up on you, they're gonna run up on you, right? Say if the unfortunate situation happened where you be a Black American, right, and ICE pull title on you. I mean, as soon as you show your ID and all that, you're gonna be good to go, man. Once they find out that you're an American citizen, you'll be good to go. That's very unfortunate that you would be inconvenienced in any way that you could be if that happened to you. But unfortunately, that's not happening. That's what they're not talking about. This is all like what if. Like it could possibly, it's not happening. ICE ain't pulling tight on none of us nowhere in Columbus. They ain't accosted, detained, arrested, no Black folks, no foundational Black Americans by accident or anything, man. That's not what happening. They are not just randomly running tight on people. They know who they're going after. They know where you guys be. So y'all should ask yourselves amongst y'all, somebody obviously is giving them information. Who amongst y'all is snitching? Amongst y'all illegals, somebody is putting the ICE up on game. Or it could be us American citizens letting ICE know. And let me let y'all know something, my fellow American citizens, specifically my foundational Black American citizens. It is your civic duty to report illegal citizens if you are aware of them. Illegal immigrants, it is your patriotic American duty, right? You're not obligated to, but it is your duty to report any illegal immigrants if you know about them. Did you know that? Put a number 11 in the chat if you know that. Put a number 11 in the chat if you know that. It is your civic American duty to report illegal immigrants if you are privy of them. Did you know that? Like I said, it's not your obligation because we're not law enforcement, but it is your duty, which means you ain't going to be considered a snitch, anything negative for saying, hey, man, I know some illegals at this establishment or in this area. That's what you're supposed to do. Because more than likely, these illegals, they're not hardworking people. Most of these people are criminals escaping their homelands because they done broke the law down there. They done sit up there and been involved in all type of lascivious, just disgusting behavior. A lot of them are gang members, cartel members, cartel carriers, cartel workers. A lot of them are miscreants, sexual deviants. Some of them are actually decent people. I mean, you're going to have that amongst all groups of people. But I want y'all to understand that the cream of the crop of these countries, they're not coming here illegally. The people who actually would come to America, go to get their citizenship in the proper legal manner and come here to actually contribute to our society. They're not coming here illegally, walking months across illegal borders of other countries just to get some type of TPS asylum here. They're not doing that. I want y'all to understand that most of the people who are here in our country illegally, they are not the cream of the crop of the societies in the countries where they come from. They are they're considered the dregs of the societies where the country come from and the country they come from. These are the worst people. These are the criminal class, the poor class. It's not the cream of the crop. Don't y'all understand that? Being broke isn't a reason. Oh man, the foreign pretty boy say, man. Being broke isn't a reason to seek asylum. Unemployment doesn't give you grounds to skip a country for a job. What don't these idiots? That's my whole thing, man. Like, and y'all got the nerve to look down y'all's noses at us like y'all just so much more intelligent than us, and y'all don't even understand y'all's own history, trying to tell us ours. Y'all don't even be knowing the laws over here. Y'all don't know how nothing operate over here. Y'all don't even understand that the reason that y'all here to even do or can't even do what y'all here and doing is because of us. And y'all don't got enough decency to even acknowledge that. Y'all don't have enough intelligence, or I ain't gonna say enough intelligence. Y'all don't have enough knowledge of the history of what actually happened and transpired in this country to even understand why y'all need to be paying homage to us. Y'all come over here with this colonial mindset of being indoctrinated by these YT folks in y'all's countries, and y'all come over here looking down y'all's noses at us, thinking y'all better than us. Don't mess with them Americanitas. Right? Yeah, man. We hip to that. We just ain't having it no more. Y'all want to be where y'all from. Y'all want to be when y'all do stuff, or no, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican, I know black, I'm this, no black. Okay, well, yeah, that, but now all of a sudden, now y'all want to be black now. Nah, we black. Y'all where y'all from. Wherever y'all is, where y'all from, that's what y'all is. Y'all not American black. Y'all not foundational black Americans, no. Go home and fix y'all's country. Since y'all so hardworking. Go home and be hardworking in y'all's country. Oh, my bad. Y'all's countries freaking suck. They're ran by criminals and gangsters. Just like our country is. Oh, don't think it's any different. Right? So when they talk about all of this stuff, right, this is fear mongering right here. This is trying to get people in my city of Columbus, Ohio to get all right, and they ain't coming for us. ICE know American black folks from foreign black folks. They ain't messing with us. They ain't accidentally arresting any of us. I ain't heard about it yet anyway. Monique Robinson, what's up, loved one? Let's get back to the video, man. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe button. Let's go.
An immigration attorney in Columbus. She says her caseload has multiplied.
So they're doing the right thing. They're following the correct process. That's kind of the biggest frustration.
Many of these reported ICE raids are unconfirmed, but we have been asking for days about how many ICE agents are in Columbus. Has there been a surge in agents to the area? And how many arrests and detentions have been made?
This is all information that ICE does not have to and are not obligated to share with the Columbus Police Department. This is what I'm saying. I want y'all to understand. ICE don't have to tell us that. ICE does not have to tell the Columbus Police Department any of that information. They don't have to. Now, they can as a courtesy, but they don't have to. They're not obligated to by law. They don't have to. I mean, it would be decent if they did, to keep, cohesion of the jurisdictions and stuff like that, so we don't step on each other's toes, if you would. But this is a federal agency. They don't need the Columbus Police Department's consent for anything, and they don't need to tell them anything about what they're doing. Yeah. The FBI don't have to let the Columbus Police Department know when they about to go raid somebody. They do it as a courtesy, not as an obligation. Do you understand the difference? Let's go.
The only response we've been given is this statement. Quote, ICE officers continue to arrest criminal illegal aliens and immigration violators in the city of Columbus. Across Ohio and throughout the United States, these enforcement actions are part of ongoing efforts to uphold public safety and enforce federal immigration laws. They also
right? Look at these. They listen here. Look, y'all. Us FBAs, man, we ain't got to worry about ICE messing with us. We don't look like them, man. They ain't going to mistake me for one of them, man. We don't look like them. I don't even want to say that, but we don't look like them. We don't look alike. Black folks, you ain't got to worry about ICE mistaking you for an illegal, man. Do I look like I'm illegal? I look like an American. You know? What was it? Exactly, the feds feed local law enforcement intel, not the man. When ICE feel the need to let CPD know, they'll let them know. And like I say, they do it as a courtesy. They don't do it because they have to do it. They say, hey, yeah, man, we coming to the city. We about to be rounding some people up. If we need y'all's assistance, we'll let y'all know. Y'all can observe us while we do what we do, but do not intervene. And that's what we got going on, y'all. I mean, look at these two guys on the screen, man. They could never be mistaken for one of us, and we could never be mistaken for one of them. ICE knows American black people, man, when they see them, man. And they ain't gonna mess with you. I guarantee it. For the most part. I'm over here smoking on some of the fruitiest of the fruity, y'all, man. Shout out to my brother Self. Smoking on some of that Girl Scouts. Yiddy. Tap in and walk with me. Tomorrow, from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., we will be at the Vibes Lounge located on Dublin Grandview Road, 2477 Dublin Grandview Road in Columbus, Ohio, where we will be having the pop-up shop. We will be having wine tasting of the Art Vino and the Don H. We're going to have Lemon Berry Moscato on deck. We're going to have Art Vino Chianti on deck. You understand me? We're going to have that goddammit Art Vino Merlot out of Francois on deck. You dig? And we're going to also have that on Riesling. We're going to have that Riesling on deck too. And I got a special surprise for y'all to try out some new stuff, you know, that I put out on that old market. You dig? Tap in with us tomorrow. We will be live, streaming live from the pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? The holiday pop-up where we will be raising money for a young brother and his family in the city. All proceeds from the door will be given to the family. You can bring a toy as an entry fee, something like that. And yeah, we're going to do it like that, man. It's a beautiful thing that my brother King Els was hosting tomorrow at the Vibes Lounge. Come out, rock with us for a couple of hours, get you a drink, come buy you a bottle, come taste some of the wine, contribute to a beautiful cause. You did? That's what us FBAs do in Columbus, Ohio, man. He said Baba Kumbe, Baba Kumbe and Hector. They don't look like us, man. Y'all ain't got to worry about ICE pulling tight on y'all, man. They ain't messing with y'all. Come on in, Monique, man. We're going to be going, come on out here. We're going to be at the Vibes Lounge. We're going to be live, streaming live from the event. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to set the computer and the lights and all that up. We're going to be over there. We're going to be streaming live. It's going to be a beautiful thing. We're going to have food, charcuterie boards. We're going to have wine tastings. You can buy wine. And it's going to be a beautiful a celebration of fellowship amongst us entrepreneurs in the city. You need? Yeah, man. I'm just saying, look at that goddamn cranium, man. Our heads ain't shaped like that, man. We don't look like them. They don't look like us. We ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Foundational Black Americans, we are good. We are good. Go to work, go to school, go to your business, go to the gym, live your life like it's golden. You hear me? We ain't got nothing to worry about. They ain't coming after us. Not yet, anyway. You did? Roll up, fall back, chill, let ICE do their job. Shit, if you know where some illegals is at, call ICE on their ass. Get them up out of here. Right? That's all that inbreeding, man. That's all that inbreeding amongst these Eastern African tribes and groups. They do a lot of inbreeding. Craig Harper, what's happening, man? That's what I just said. That Craig Harper, my man Craig Harper already know what it is. I said that's from all that inbreeding, from all that over there in Eastern Africa, from the Horn. You know what I'm talking about? That's all that inbreeding they be doing, man. Having, you know what I'm saying, relations and, with their cousins and stuff like that, man. That's where that stuff come from. They don't look like us. You don't have to be worried. Brothers, sisters, you ain't got to worry about being mistaken for one of these people, man. They don't look like us, man. And ICE knows that. We don't get down like these people. As close as we come to these people with their tribalism is with our gangs, right? And our regional differences that we have, across the board, across America, our communities basically look the same, right? Come on, let's go.
So say they've arrested these two people, Abdir Hassan Mohammed from Somalia and Wilmar Lozano Alcantara from El Salvador. With social media lighting up with reports of ICE raids and few answers, Simakovsky says her clients and their families are left with chaos of not knowing what to do next.
We come to this country wanting to work, wanting to learn English, wanting the best for ourselves or our children. This just does not align with who we are as a country.
On your side, I'm Kirsten Lindquist, ABC 6 News.
And we're also seeing those social media reports of ICE activity, not only in Columbus, but in cities all around the metro.
Rodney Dunnigan continues our team coverage. And Rodney, we're trying to chase down these reports. What are you hearing from Dublin?
Terry, we have seen
the fact that they got illegals, and listen, them people in Dublin ain't having that. Them people in Dublin don't want y'all out there in their area. They want y'all gone, man. They don't want us out there. Makes you think they want y'all out there. Dublin is a very prominent part of the city, man.
Social media light up today about ICE activity near Dublin Scioto High School. We reached out to Dublin police to figure out exactly
Dublin Scioto?
What's going on here.
Y'all know where, man, Dublin Scioto, man.
Now take
I know the illegals get stressed out that far, man. God damn.
a look at some of what we found on
Out there by the zoo.
Facebook today. Police say they are aware of the reports and they have been in contact with Dublin City Schools about those reports. They tell us there has been no evidence of immigration enforcement on campus. The police department also indicates that they do not participate in any federal immigration enforcement and they're not giving any information about any sort of federal operations. They are aware of one traffic stop involving the Department of Homeland Security, but no one was arrested in that situation. Dublin police say a lot of what they're seeing on social media simply is incorrect.
So now you got people out there. So now they out here spreading disinformation, right? He said, "I will vote for Donald Trump." Monique, you ain't shit, man. Hey, Monique, I say you go to hell in red comment section earlier, man. Was it yesterday? Monique was going in. Hey, man. Time for y'all to go home, man. Right? That's all it is, man. It's time to sit up there and go home, man.
So it's important to make sure you check your source.
They're out here lying, man. This is why I tell you got to do your due diligence, man. This is all being done by the so-called Democratic Party and their contributors and influence and supporters, man, to get people to think that, ICE is somehow bad. Like ICE is out here just beating people up, abusing people, kidnapping people. How could you? They're not kidnapping people. They are arresting illegal immigrants, which is their duty to do. This is why we pay taxes to these organizations so they can do their job. That's their job. Their job is to round up illegal immigrants, and that is what they're doing. They're not kidnapping anybody. They're not kidnapping American citizens, man, and taking them. Well, yeah. Let me stop. Let me pump my brakes. Right? But I mean, when it comes to these elite, no, man. They're not confusing American citizens with illegal immigrants. I haven't heard any reports of it. Not in Ohio, not in Columbus. They just started this today. They are pulling tight on areas where they know there are lots of illegals. And the only way they could know that is if somebody is telling them that. So y'all need to figure out who amongst y'all is snitching illegals. Because it ain't, or, you know, it might be, we might be, hey, man, I know where some illegals is at. If I knew where illegals was at, I would call ICE and say, get them. Then Patrick, what's happening, man? Same here, man, because these are the same people, man, listen to Foreign Pretty Boy. And y'all, we don't care if y'all feel some type of way of us feeling this type of way either. My man, the Foreign Pretty Boy said, and it's entertainment. Watching y'all cry and beg and run is hilarious. It's kind of me, yes, same to me. I feel the same way. It's absolutely hilarious. You already know. So like, what y'all expect us to do? What do y'all expect us to say? And I really feel my brothers from California. I don't feel no type of way towards my Californian brethren from the North California to the Southern California. They've been dealing with this stuff for 30, 40 years, man. I don't feel no type of way about any of my Californian brethren and sisters calling ICE on any illegals. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. All of y'all, I don't care where y'all from, man. I don't care if you from, I don't care where y'all from. If you here illegally, you need to go home. They need to round your illegal ass up and go home, take you home. He said, I ain't gonna he said, I ain't gonna say so, but I'm telling. And I just said that earlier, Craig Harper, man. We ain't snitching. It is our civic American duty to report such violators of our constitutional structure, of our government. It is our duty. I want y'all to understand it is our civic duty as tax-paying, law-abiding citizens to report illegal federal activity of any kind, whether it be from people who work in the government, whether it be from illegal immigrants. That's not snitching. What telling on criminals? Telling on illegal immigrants? What's morally inept about that? It's literally our civic duty as American citizens, right? Yeah, man, y'all know. Let's go, man. Let's finish watching this video. Hey, man, put your thoughts in the comment section, man. Engage, talk to each other, man. Y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. If any of y'all illegals or any of y'all people who, you know, are not citizens happen to be watching, tap in. Let us know how you feel, man. Why y'all think we specifically, us Black Americans, why y'all think we should be doing or saying anything? Right? Monique said, if I was in the South, I'm calling, Jack.
Before sharing it on your platforms. On your side in studio tonight, Rodney Dunnigan, ABC 6 News.
Oh, my God.
Rodney, thank you very much. There were also worries today about ICE agents at Whetstone High School up on the north side. We talked to Columbus City
Whetstone High School. That's the north side of things, too. I'll tell you.
schools about this.
These illegals are, they're not specifically concentrated in certain areas of my city, but they are concentrations of these illegals in areas of my city, if you understand what I'm saying, right? Whetstone High School is over here off of Henderson Road, man, right before you get up here in the upper Arlington. You know, not too far from Dublin. You feel me? Let's go.
And they tell us witnesses saw 2 to 3 vehicles in a back parking lot at that school this afternoon.
Damn.
Students were dismissed as usual today at 2 o'clock, and there were no incidents reported during that dismissal. We did talk with a community member as well who says they went to that school to make sure kids could get on the buses without interference.
So I came and parked immediately, and it was very organized by all the teachers and the staff. The principal was out, and yeah, it was basically just a coalition to escort students safely to their parents' vehicles and make sure those vehicles were on the road safely.
Columbus City Schools told us today there were no incidents involving ICE reported at any of their facilities.
I'm just saying, like, what was they expecting, though? This is what I'm saying, right? I want y'all to understand, to prevent or deter in any way a federal agency from commencing their duties, I want y'all to understand that in itself is illegal. That is illegal.
These students are now off for Christmas break through January 5th.
Franklin County Sheriff's Office releasing a statement saying, quote, "We do not enforce immigration violations, and we are not involved in any ICE activities in Columbus, nor have we been asked to assist. We will continue to respond to calls to enforce criminal law and maintain safety for those living in Franklin County." And Brian Steele, the president of the union representing Columbus, also released a statement. In part, he says, quote, "While local law enforcement does not enforce immigration violations, we have an absolute duty to respond when our federal partners request assistance."
See? It's a hierarchical structure, y'all. Federal, state, local. So the local government is subordinate to the federal government. The federal government does not have to let this local government know anything, but if requested to assist and help out, the local government by federal law has to. Lucky for us, the federal government has the resources to where they typically don't need assistance from the local policing agencies. They typically don't, right? But if they do, they'll use them to the extent that they need to, and they have no choice but to assist. So all y'all talking that crazy stuff, thinking we won't do this or this, they ain't saying nothing. It's not like they're defiant. It's not like they saying we're going to stop ICE from doing their job or we're not helping ICE. They'll say, no, we're not. We haven't been asked to assist, so we're not going to. But we're going to continue to do what we're here to do, which is the local policing. Why is that so confusing to y'all? I don't get, man. Like, they try to put things in a way to make it seem like, you know, like they're somehow not going along with it. It's not so much as they're choosing to go along with it. It's just that they haven't been asked for their assistance. So if they haven't been asked to assist, they can't deny what has not been asked of them. But if they was asked, oh, they definitely going to fall in line, or else we would see the National Guard in this joint like it is in California, New York, and Chicago and stuff like that, Baltimore and shit like that. And we got experience with the National Guard being deployed in our city in Columbus. So, like I already told y'all, once a state of national emergency has been declared, it is perpetual. So we subject to see the military in our city at any given moment for any given reason. And they ain't got to be because of ICE. It ain't got to be because the police don't want to help ICE. The ICE don't need the Columbus Police Department's help, clearly. Right? Let's go.
We want to hear from you about all of this. Do you think the city should cooperate with federal immigration enforcement? We posted this poll on our website, and here are the results so far. 61% of you saying yes, 32% saying no.
Yes.
If you want to cast your vote, you can head over to our website. Thanks for watching.
Yes, and I'm glad that my city is on it. I'm glad that we responded in the way we are in Columbus, man. Nah, let ICE do their thing, man. Get them out of here. Listen here, because this is the thing that the media is not pushing. Most of us in the cities where we live and where we are from across America who have been experiencing these illegals past 10, 20, 30 years, we are all tired of y'all. We're tired of y'all. Go home is the way most of us feel. Now, most of us probably won't admit that or say that for whatever reason, but that, trust me, that is how most of us feel. We're not mad with what's going on at all. You know, we can think about how we think about it or feel how we feel about it, like, you know, it might be kind of messed up, but we ain't like, oh, it's something we got to do. We got to, no, man. Gone. Gone. Right? Maybe we can start opening up stores that are owned by Black people now, gas stations, corner stores, and all the stuff that y'all got. Maybe we can start doing that for we running them joints now. You did. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. What y'all think about all this, man? What y'all think about all this? Is ICE in y'all city yet, man?
I know that a lot of people in the city of Columbus are concerned, afraid, anxious. And that's why it was important for me to join the elected leadership, the mayor, the city council president and his team, and of course the leadership of the Division of Police, as one city, to send a clear message to all Columbus residents, especially our immigrant friends and neighbors, of how much they are loved and welcomed in the city. And to reiterate and double down on the message that you've heard from Mayor GINTHER and Chief Bryant, that the federal operations that are occurring right now are completely separate and not related to any activity at the Columbus Division of Police. For the past 8 years, under the mayor's order, including some laws that were passed by the Columbus City Council, Columbus Division Police are not engaged in immigration enforcement. And we have to hammer that home as a community, that our folks and friends and neighbors in the city of Columbus should trust to call the Division of Police if they need help, if they're in danger. Our officers will respond. They will be marked and identified wearing badges and uniforms, unlike some of the operations that we've seen across the United States and perhaps even including what we're seeing right here in the city of Columbus. But if anyone is witnessing concerning activity, do not intervene directly. You know, we don't want to put yourself at risk. There are non-emergency lines, and of course, if there's an emergency, feel free to always call 911, but non-emergency lines, 311, non-emergency police lines to call to report any sort of suspicious activity or concerning activity that you see. We value everyone in the city of Columbus. I know the pain that people may feel watching the TV, seeing what's going on with ICE enforcement across the country, and now they're maybe seeing it on their social media feeds or on the news here in Columbus. Know that your leadership is standing with you and that we care about you. We welcome you, and you're a valued member of our community. And we'll get through this together in an honest and transparent way by sharing factual information. So let's be good neighbors to one another and share factual information with each other and not share false information that could gin up people's even higher anxiety levels, because we know that there are people that are afraid and concerned.
Shout out to Zach Klein, man. Right? I'm gonna drop the link, man. I want to see what some of y'all got to say about this, man. Is ICE in y'all city yet, man? This is letting us know how much these illegals have spread across our country, man. These illegals are everywhere. There's literally millions of them in our country, man. Millions. They everywhere, goddammit. I will vote. Yeah, man, that might not have been a good idea, man. Not a county. Hold on, I know about this.
This is what the cells look like. They're all the same.
In Ohio's Butler County Jail, Sheriff Richard Jones is eager to fill these cells.
Got a bed over here, little cabinet, sink.
Happy to provide a resource now that the Department of Homeland Security says its immigration detention centers are at capacity after ICE arrested 32,809 individuals since President Trump's inauguration.
Well, they have no jail space.
So they can't do mass deportations without sheriffs like you.
They need us, and we are willing to help. I shook hands with President Trump.
Right after Trump won the election in November, Jones contacted ICE and renegotiated a contract his jail had with the agency during the first Trump administration. Butler County now charges ICE for holding detainees, renting out its beds for a price per head.
Big business. Big business. I'm about to bring you up the phone, pretty boy. Big business. Huh? Butler County, huh? Right?
Potentially bringing the county millions of dollars a year.
Oh, it's definitely going to bring them millions of dollars a year.
300 beds.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you charging?
As much as I can get. We're charging $68 a day, and that pays for my employees, pays for what they need.
Tack on another $36 per hour for transportation. Is it about the money?
No, it's about doing the right thing. If you look at what these people, the crimes that they have committed since they've been here, what's it worth for somebody that's been murdered or somebody that's been raped?
Saidu So says he accidentally missed a court appointment that led to a deportation order in 2006. For years, his family sought to keep him in the U.S., but in 2016, he was convicted of a crime.
See, why y'all all got these old men? That's what I'm saying, man. Look at this guy, man. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's not the cream of the crop of these societies that's coming over here illegally, man. This is the worst of their societies coming over here. Criminals. Criminals. Come over here doing heinous crimes, man. They need to go home, man. They go home and do that stuff, man. We got enough crime over here in our country amongst ourselves, man. We don't need them adding to it.
Following a car collision. In 2018, ICE brought him to Sheriff Jones's jail in Butler County. He now lives in the Ivory Coast, separated from his daughter, a U.S. citizen.
Butler County, I'm still going through some trauma from Butler County.
He alleges staff at the jail beat another detainee until blood surrounded his cell. What are you worried could happen to other people like you there?
Somebody's going to put hands on them. They will be beat up.
In a lawsuit filed in 2020 and still pending, other detainees shared experiences similar to So's. The sheriff's office denies all allegations, saying our staff are trained professionals and would not beat anyone. Jones has been reelected in this community 6 times, and for most of those years has had this sign right in front of his jail.
That's the legal designation. Illegal aliens. That's where they're at. So now.
Right, but it's not an amusement park. Is it dehumanizing to have this here for people to just gawk?
Is it dehumanizing? Yeah, it is dehumanizing, but it's also the correct legal term for them. Illegal aliens, illegal immigrants. It's all the same thing. $68 a day at 300 inmates in this facility. $68 a day. Right? That's like 20 bands a day. Like 21 bands a day. Right? That's like $7.5 million a year. Right? Man, listen, man. It's big business, man. I'm gonna bring my brother Deform Pretty Boy. I'm gonna play this video and then we're gonna go to my brother Deform Pretty Boy.
I don't see anybody gawking.
Back in the migrant detention business, he's confident his Ohio community is with him.
This is what the cells look like. They're all the same.
Yeah, Ohio, and his Ohio community is definitely with him. Deform Pretty Boy, what's happening, man?
You know, another day in paradise was good.
Man, you know, man, this just, I was going to do a Friday night wrap up talking about current events and trending topics, man, but this is a current event that's happening in my city today. I'm talking about it started today. It's been going down. ICE pull up on all sides of town that I've been on today. God, especially, and I was up in this area by North. I was up in that North area today getting my car fixed. And you tell me, man, ICE was everywhere. You understand what I'm saying, man?
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
I really think it is.
So, like, out here, what they actually did look at because I don't know, because Trump threatened to send ICE to the Bay, right, or send the National Guard to the Bay. So, you know, the new mayor of San Francisco, you know, I guess he made a deal. Yeah, I guess he made a deal with the president because he stopped talking like that. And all of a sudden, if you look on YouTube or whatever, or like a lot of it, they advertising for law enforcement jobs in the city of San Francisco. Now, keep in mind, the city of San Francisco, they're like one of the highest paid police forces in the country. You know what I'm saying? And in Santa Clara specifically, Silicon Valley is the highest paid. They start them off at 160. You know, $1,000 a year starting. You just walk in like they go 160 grand a year, and that's not even talk about overtime or none of that. So, and all the law enforcement around here, they all work together anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like your city next to city next to city on top of each other, so it's nothing. But yeah, man, they need to go. So because he made that deal, they pulled out of National Guard. They just trying to increase law enforcement. But the whole thing is like ICE always been here. Right. Like and it's they always been here, bro. It's like they always been here. People always been calling ICE on these fools, you know what I'm saying? They always been here. And the only thing is now they're kind of making it a lot easier because what's so funny is like these people are so stupid and dumb and just ignorant as hell. You know, I mean, you go to another country that offers you asylum or offers you to be there and you go and commit a crime. How stupid are you? You got to be the dumbest ethnicity I've ever seen in my life that you just go to another country that it gave you all kinds of asylum, all kinds of, you know, benefits, and then you go and commit a crime. You deserve to get locked up. You deserve to get deported. You're disrespectful to the country. Period. I know that for a fact, because when I went overseas, man, I was on my best behavior. I wasn't trying to commit no crimes or do nothing wrong. These fools up here just doing reckless stuff. So what actually happens is they think that they just gonna go to court, right? And it's gonna be all good, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay bail or whatever. What's been happening is like the ICE have been sitting right in them freaking courts and just snatching the fools up. So they making their job easier. That's why they not really doing the raids here like that, because they just sitting in the courthouses. You know what I'm saying? they just posted up and just waiting. Like and they had like a huge protest in the city like a couple of days ago. And these freaking stupid, you know, Bay Area flower children type people, they protest, they be out singing songs and playing bongos. They're just like, oh my God, don't get rid of the illegals. Just all kind of stupid songs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just out there like, it's like an entertainment thing, bro. It's not even a protest. Right. And so they even were snatching up, what do you call it? Like they had all these priests and you know, church people out there, and they was like, oh, you don't want to move? Okay, cool. And they just taking their ass to jail too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's all in the papers, bro, all in the news, bro. They try to pull a protest in front of the ICE office, immigration downtown in smack middle of the city, bro. And they just like, oh, you guys, you don't want to move? Cool. And they took like some reverends, some priests to jail. They took everybody. They was like, you don't want to move? That's cool. You going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they used to doing it out here. You know what I'm saying? They used to doing it. They used to dealing with it. It's just once they bring, you know, if they brought the National Guard in like they should have, you know what I'm saying? Like I really believe they should have already, you know what I'm saying? But these fools are idiots, bro. It's like, and black people, you really have to recognize ain't nothing gonna happen to y'all. Ain't nothing gonna happen to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's what makes them so mad, because they want to see us go down with them. They want to see us, stand up for their causes and be the frontline people in their causes, because they know that the needle doesn't get moved without us. Right. It doesn't. No major laws or nothing of this country, if you look through history, do not get changed and altered without us being involved in some type of way when it has to do with so-called human rights issues, because they know that we are the face of human rights. You know what I'm saying? We're civil rights, human rights. We're the face, because everything's been done to us through history, and the whole world has watched it and seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because we're the only ethnicity that, okay, when we talk about American chattel slavery, right? It's like America is the only country in this world. This is how people are so freaking dumb. We're the only country in this world that lives off of the slavery that we committed almost 400 years ago today. You know what I'm saying? We are still wealthy because of the slavery that we committed 400 years ago today. It's like there's no other nation that has that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I'm talking about wealthy. I'm not talking about you a little bit of rich. We talking about families. We talking about industry. Where our industry, we're talking about industry that's actually affected the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? All these companies like JP Morgan and all these major corporations, you know what I'm saying? New York Life, all these major corporations that then set up shop in your raggedy ass country, you know what I'm saying, overseas, you know what I'm saying? They got rich off the slavery here. Okay? We're the only country that has that, and we could actually hold that thing with some type of pride, right? You want to, you know what I'm saying? And it's disrespectful to our people. You know what I mean? And it's like when they come over here and they talk that smack about us in any type of way, bro. It's like you guys don't even realize that American corporations, which are backed by the government, which basically owns the government, are basically own y'all crappy countries, and that's why they're able to exploit your politicians in your country, because you guys have no moral code whatsoever. You have no moral code. You do anything for money. That's why they're able to buy off your politicians. And you guys are so huge of cowards, you won't stand up and even stand up against your government at all. You know what I'm saying? You rather fight your own people. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff is boiling over into our culture, like into our nation. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a bunch of cowards saying, "Oh man, it's okay, Master, he treats us real good. You know, he treats us real good." You got that because you guys are the coons and the suckers and busters out in your nations. You know what I'm saying? So you bring that same culture or that fleeing nonsense and that cowardly nonsense over here. I'm sorry, Vatos Locos. Needing a job is not grounds for seeking asylum. Okay, it's just not. It's like, and if you actually read anything about the immigration process, you cannot. Economic asylum is not asylum. Okay, so but they've been getting away with it for so long. You know, it's ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. That's why I'm glad, like, your guys' mayor over there in Columbus, you know, putting the mask down and the foot down, because if they don't get it under control, you know what I'm saying, it's going to look like California. You know what I mean? And it's disturbing. Because right now, I could tell you right now, if this stuff doesn't really like get to a whole nother level, because remember, if you look back right in the beginning when we was over in Red's chat, and I knew it was going to happen, I said, watch, this is about to turn violent, because they not just going to walk out and just be okay, Papi, I'll go, I leave, okay. They ain't about to be just easy leaving. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these schools are fighting back. They shooting, they busting on ICE. I said in the beginning, before he became president, I said specific guys, like, they not going to go easy. It's going to be violent. It's going to turn violent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's actually happening. You know what I'm saying? It's actually turning violent. You know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. And the thing is, like, It's like, as American citizens, it's like what these people have done is they have invaded the nation. They've invaded the nation. They're taking your jobs. They're taking your health care. You know what I'm saying? They're taking your jobs and your health care, because your health care is being affected. Because guess what? My health care premium goes up every month to give to this fool that's getting it for free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not even a citizen. There's not even a citizen. You know what I'm saying? So we're black infant mortality rate, where that black infant mortality rate is what, double that of the Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to service an illegal instead of fixing the black infant mortality rate. They're going to fix an illegal's right to have health care instead of putting more money into solving that situation. You see what I'm saying? It's like they'd rather pull the resources to fix this situation and give it to a person that don't even belong here. They don't even belong here. Has no blood on the soil. It's like it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's just not logical. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, it's just not logical. It's like, because if we did the same thing and we rush these nations, they're not going to take care of us over their citizens.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, bro.
I said all the time, man. I said there's no country on earth, you hear me, that as foundational Black Americans we can go to illegally, cross into the borders, get free housing, free health care, free food stamps, free medical, free interest-free loans, taxes, deductions, and all. No, there's not one planet, not one country can we go to and do that. Not one.
It's disrespectful. And in fact, you know what I'm saying, it's so much disrespect is because they've infiltrated our governments, you know what I'm saying, through this anchor baby nonsense. Right. It's like, bro, because when I was overseas, bro, and I was working for Nike, bro, it's like Nike's major, right? So the whole thing, right, is the Australian government specifically would not let Nike operate in their country, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't hire Australians. They had to hire Australians. They had to be 65% of their workforce or more had to be Australian people for them to operate. It's a law for any business that's running in their country, that's an overseas entity, overseas business, to go into that country. They have to hire the people of that nation. You know what I'm saying? They have to. We're here. You got fools way from freaking Korea come over here and set up shop in a business, start a company, and don't have to, and they bring their own people involved. They don't have to hire not near American. What part of the game is that?
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. Our government is letting this stuff go on because they've been infiltrated. All this ICE stuff, all this ICE stuff and everything at that border, it's like they could have shut the border down decades ago, but they haven't, because you know what? Jose's cousin works for Border Patrol.
Right.
And his tia is saying, Mijo, you know, Carlos, him and his wife, they want to come across. You think you could help them? See, tia, I think I could help them. And next thing you know, there's 10 of them fools over here because he literally let them come across. That's how they work. They work with each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? What they need to do is what I personally think they need to do is, if you're working for any federal law enforcement agency that has to do with Homeland Security, what needs to happen, bro, is that they need to investigate them and get rid of these anchor babies that work in federal law enforcement, because a lot of them have been compromised.
I'm pretty sure they have too. I'm automatically knowing in my mind, like I know some of them anchor baby dudes got connections with the cartels and stuff like that. I know they do. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, and like I said, though, man, the 14th Amendment was just not designed for illegal immigrants, man. By the very fact that even though the case is going through the Supreme Court and all that right now, and You know, I think that they're having a hearing for it. I think sometime in January. I think that Trump case that Trump brought up for the birthright citizenship. I mean, just by definition and just by the Constitution, like just knowing that that legislation was not passed or with the intention of people coming here illegally, though. Understand that you have to be a U.S. citizen in order even for that law to be you to be subject to that law. So if you're not a U.S. citizen, that law doesn't apply to you or your baby that you have here, right? It just doesn't. You know what I'm talking about? So you know what I'm saying?
And you notice the Democrats or you know what I'm saying, they are pushing for that to be the reason for them to actually be here, bro. It's like, and they know they misinterpreted the law on purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anybody and you notice it really didn't start happening until after the industrial age. You know what I'm saying? And they saw that they could make a lot of money off of illegal immigration, and that people could come from crap whole countries and get paid after they go over there and snatch up their resources. You know what I'm saying? But that's not they snatching up their resources because their people are giving them they're making deals, bro. They're a bunch of sellouts, bro.
Hold on, let me touch on
You know
let me
what I'm
touch on real quick. I just said this earlier, y'all, right? I said when ICE is coming here, say they're in my city right now, Columbus, Ohio, they've been smacking y'all all damn day like y'all big boy dope dealers, and they the SWAT just smacking different spots. Listen, they haven't been in liaison with the Columbus Police Department because it's not the Columbus Police Department capacity nor their obligation or role or duty to keep records of such things to give the information to the federal government. Let's just start there, all right? So with that being said, ICE is coming here not like, oh, we didn't got this info from the Columbus Police Department that there's no, they got their own communication and information outlets and all that, sources and all that stuff. They're coming exactly where they know to come. You got to ask yourself, illegals, how do they know exactly where to come get your ass? That's because somebody amongst y'all is telling clearly. Right.
Exactly. And just like you were saying at the beginning, remember when you were saying at the beginning, you were like, people, they underestimate the capabilities of our federal government as far as our surveillance goes.
Yes.
It's like they got some stuff, y'all. They got some stuff. They can. There's no way you can get away. If they want to find you and you're in this country, there is absolutely no way that you could shake them. So they know who's coming across this country and into this country, coming across that border, and they know who the real. They investigate when they set their little claim in and be like, okay, oh, they're going to kill my family, and they always have to write this big old essay. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got to write an essay and tell their story on why, and it's they're going to attack me, the cartel, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You think that we don't have the resources in our law enforcement to investigate this person? If they could find your freaking DNA and trace your origin, which is, and it's basically not your DNA, really, it's through census records and social media and all that. That's how they really track you. You know what I'm saying? Find out, because you always leave a paper trail, and they can do it for you. You think they ain't did it for these fools? You know what I'm saying? They didn't track these fools. They know exactly where these fools are at. All it takes is a picture. You know what I'm saying? They can track these fools wherever they're going. They can track and see if they really, really have a problem with cartels and stuff like that, which still isn't a reason. So you're gonna tell me that I get in a confrontation with a gang member here in Cali. I get in a confrontation with a gang member, and the gang member's talking about he's gonna threaten and kill my family. I could run to England and be like, check this out, England, the MS-13, the Crips or whatever, they're about to kill me in America, so I need free healthcare, I need food stamps, I need housing, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because some gang in the Bay Area is about to light me up, or they said they were about to light me up. That's enough for asylum? Are you telling me that? It's like, and for them to even think that that's logical, for the people that are doing this to even think that that's like, so they're hustling the system. It's like, and they're hustling. They're making false asylum claims, which is illegal if people look it up. You know what I'm saying? If they take the time to actually Google it and look it up and look at the immigration website, it is illegal. It's against the law. It is illegal to jump over the border and be here without any documentation or papers. It's illegal. It is a crime. And crime, what's the offshoot of crime means criminal. So they are criminals. Period. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been saying the whole time. Pretty boy, man.
For people to say, well, they don't have a criminal record, but they already broke the law.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the wordplay that they try to use to get the sympathy, of the people, and basically really to get the sympathy of us, because they know that if we stand up and we start going against it and be like, no, you need to have them here and blah 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 bing and all that stuff, because we have been known to give our lives for causes here in this country.
Right.
Which no other group has. It's like, if there has, let me know.
No. They ain't, like I said, when they come over, y'all come over here 10, 20, 30 years. Some of y'all been here. Y'all didn't come over here with the mind frame of humility and the spirit of humility and brotherhood and you know what I'm saying, camaraderie. We're going to come over here. Hey, man, Black Americans, man, we appreciate y'all for y'all sacrifices that y'all made throughout the 50s, 60s, 70s, and all of that, 80s, 90s. You know what I'm saying, to create a situation where we can come over here from our war-torn, economically stricken countries and, make a way of living. Hey, man, put us up on game. How can we link up with each other? Let's put our money together. Let's pool our resources. Hey, let's marry in with each other. Let's grow our populations and all this type of stuff. And y'all ain't come over here with that mind frame, man. Y'all came over here looking down y'all noses at us, thinking y'all better than us, calling us a kata, saying we ain't shit, we baby daddies, we baby mamas, we gangbangers, drug dealers, thugs, and all that crazy stuff. Y'all believe everything this society has made y'all think about us, that y'all see our public image without getting noticed, and now that y'all here, it's over with. Y'all thought TPS was going to last forever. Y'all really thought y'all was going to be able to continue to come over here illegally, siphon up all our resources, and y'all thought that was just going to last forever. I think that's very arrogant, and I think that's very disrespectful myself as an American citizen. A person who works sometimes 60, 70 hours a week. I think that's very disrespectful. So go home.
Extremely disrespectful. Go home, man, because that's extremely disrespectful, and I don't know how people
decency to just say thank y'all. Y'all look down y'all noses at us. I'm talking about you Black illegals from Africa and Caribbean and stuff, and y'all Black South Americans too, Central and Southern American.
Exactly.
But if y'all notice that,
I was
just about to say, if y'all notice that the people who coming from South America, though, they ain't the Black ones, though.
No, because they ain't the Black ones. It's the mulattoes and the Caucasoid ones. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones they got coming from South America. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Black ones. They quick to boot them out. So, go ahead.
The dregs of the society. This is not the cream of the crop of the. Man, like I said, the cream of the crop is not coming to America illegally. They ain't walking no goddamn 3 days, 30 days, 90 days across continents and countries to get here. No. All these illegals are the absolute, like I said, the dregs of the societies of the countries where they come from. The undesirables, the criminal class. The people who we
the lazy class
want to be here.
The lazy class, the ones that aren't going to really contribute anything. Look, servitude is not a real contribution to a society. Right now, we've already done our servitude as far as a nation. We've already done. Now we're about innovation, pushing the country forward into the next generation. You're going to tell me that this fool that came from a country that only 22% of your population has a freaking high school diploma is coming over here and got something to offer this country? Are you freaking serious? You know what I'm saying? Half of you fools don't even got a 4th grade education in your own country. You didn't even take can't even read your own freaking language.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you think you think that's a desirable type of people that when all these other technically advanced and all these other countries that are competing with us on a global scale, they're not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? If they had that, you better come over here and you better pay some bread. It's like half of you fools ain't paid nothing. That's why if you notice like certain people from certain countries that come over here into the United States, you'll see that it's a lot harder for them to do it than it is like majority of people from south of that border. You know what I'm saying? They have to pay some bread. Y'all ain't paying a damn dollar into this economy. You know what I'm saying? You're just coming over here draining it. You know what I'm saying? You're taking
sucking up resources, man.
Yep, sucking up resources. And what you're doing is also you got 60, 50, 60, 40, 50, 60-year-old men working at freaking Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? You know, get up out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? We got that's a teenager job. That's a job to teach our youngsters responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're going to come over here and you're going to just take that job and soul up the job, get in the middle management, and all of a sudden you're just going to hire your uncle and your cousin's uncle and your tia's boyfriend and your tia's boyfriend's sister, and they're all working at freaking Burger King, and it's like they can't even speak English. It's like, but those are kids' jobs. It's just like, bro. It's like, and it doesn't take any expertise or a scientific mind to travel, thousands of miles to come and work in fast food, bro. Stop it. That doesn't do anything for the people. The food is bad, number one. It's not even real freaking food. You know what I'm saying? It's killing people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so how is that beneficial to our society to have these fools come over here and work in those jobs? Because those jobs are going to be eliminated. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, anyway.
Eventually, yeah.
It's like, so what are you guys going to do after that?
Right now.
Exactly. On their way out the door right now. What you're going to come over? You're going to tell me you came thousands of miles, swam, ran, jumped, dodged alligators and stuff to come over here, and your goal was to work at Taco Bell for the rest of your life. You're gonna convince me that that's what you come over here to sell box. That's what you're trying to convince me that you came over here to do. No, what you came here to do is like what the real game is. You came here to get as much money as you can, live 50 in a house, and send that money back to whatever country you come from and build there. It's like they're building businesses there. They're buying land up there with taxpayer money, because at the end of the day, it's like, this is the biggest hustle ever. If I, like, say I come over here, I get some food stamps, right? I don't got no food stamps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to like Walmart or Target, and then I'll go there and I'll buy a big old stack of tortillas, and I'll buy like, a few pounds of meat or whatever. Then I'm gonna go to the local Mexican bar and I'm gonna be like, hey, can I sell tacos outside of here? And I'm gonna make up all my freaking tacos. And guess what? I'm gonna hit them. Boom, $4 a piece each taco. Fools is coming out the bar, they hella drunk, they hella faded. They gonna boom, light them tacos and light it up. Boom, stack my chips from everything I made off of selling them tacos, right? Then I'm gonna go flip it again. I'm gonna go again, flip it again for 4 nights straight. You know what I'm saying? $4 a taco. You know what I'm saying? And 4 nights straight, because the party days in California started Thursday. Start Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Them days I'm gonna make it all up. Off. That's my money. That's my tax money, because it's that money is for food stamps or EBT. That money is for food stamps and EBT to feed people. You know what I'm saying? You're taking that money, my tax dollars, and you're flipping that money. Next thing you know, you get 12 or 5 people to do the same thing. Next thing you know, they got a freaking taco truck. They combined and bought a whole freaking taco truck. And after that taco truck, they start flipping. A lot of taco trucks, you go up to the taco truck, what does it say? Cash only.
Right.
Okay. And then they flip that, and next thing you know, they got 4 people, partnership, they buy a restaurant. And it just keeps going and keeps going. After that, they buy property because they got a cousin or a cousin of a cousin or a tia's boyfriend or whatever who works in real estate, who actually is illegal. They do this all the time, bro, and they're flipping it just like that. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? You walk into have you ever walked into a Mexican restaurant and seen a black cook?
That's a black person working in here.
At all, bro. It's disrespectful. It's straight disrespectful. But I pay my taxes for your kid's future. That's why I'm shopping and none of your taco trucks no more. I love Mexican food. I was raised on Mexican food, but I freaking woke up and I you know what I'm saying? I freaking woke up and I said, wait a minute. These people are making millions of dollars because you could become a millionaire with a taco truck in Cali. You got a taco truck, you could be a millionaire. You could become a millionaire. Easy work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, boom, off of a freaking taco truck, okay? So it's like, but yet you get this restaurant or whatever, start this business, and you won't hire one American person. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, or whatever. You might hire a white boy and he might be a dope fiend or whatever off the meter, but you might hire him anyway, just so you feel like you're doing something for the blancos. The blancos, because they're good to us. You might be doing something for them, but anybody else you won't put in any of those positions. But yet, when I'm running a business, I gotta be all, everybody come in. I gotta hire anybody. I can't discriminate, but you can.
Right.
It's disrespectful, bro. And like you said, we sick of it. Foundational Black Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, descendants of the people that built this country, no matter what you want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these people are over disrespecting you, and they are the enemy of the state. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no matter what you guys try to think and be all like kumbaya with these people, they don't care nothing about you, and they will always pick theirs over you. So you need to recognize that, people. They will always pick theirs over you. So we need to start picking ours over them. Stop trying to unify with them. They come from a history of slavery. These people forget these people enslaved Black people once upon a time. Did you forget? Do you freaking even read? You know what I'm saying? These people enslaved us at one point in time. That's why they got so much vitriol towards Black people, because they think that they are better than you and that you are lower than them because they enslaved you too. You got so much hate and despise for the male community, but you forget about these other people just because the male community is fighting with them too. So you forget about that they were your slave owners too. Stupid are you people? Wake up. These people are not your friends. They are not for you.
Definitely ain't, man. We're gonna end the show on that, man. Shout out to my brother, the former pretty boy, man, coming through. You know what I'm saying? I love having my brother on there from California, because like I said, they've been dealing with this for the past 30, down there 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's just now starting to spread out here this way, especially. So it's starting to come to to boiling over point out this way. You know what I'm saying? It been boiling over and over there, California 20, 30 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So they've been dealing with this stuff. So it's always good. It's always good to get their take on this as far as insight, because they know what's happening, you know what I'm talking about? And in my city, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with these people for a long time too, but it's getting to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's overburdening our economy in this city. Our resources sucked up. They're sucking up all the food from the food pantries. We got a homeless population here like everywhere else, and all these resources could be going towards that. But instead, it's going towards these illegals, man. And it's just, it's time to go home, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming through the For Pretty Boy, man. You can come up anytime, brother, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. Adios, Holmes. It's time for you to go, Vato. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. And you did not create hip hop. You didn't do none of that. All that stuff, you didn't be. Oh, we were there. It's like, just because I was in a restaurant doesn't mean I cooked the freaking food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's creation and then there's participation. You guys didn't create. Stop trying to cosplay as us. Stop trying to take our stuff. We don't try to take your stuff. We don't care nothing about your circus music. It's like, that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? So leave us alone, bro. Leave us alone. Handle what ICE has got coming to you. Worry about that. And don't think that we're going to get involved in that, because my people are slowly starting to wake up and see, really starting to do their research about history and what's actually happened in regards to you people. And we're starting to realize, wait a minute, these people have always been against us. Just because you lay pipe to a señorita does not mean she's not bigot, that she doesn't come from that. Just because you do that, doesn't, it's like the same thing. I lay pipe to a male chick. You know what I'm saying? You think she's not, her people's still the same. Wake up, man. Wake up, bro. Good looking out, Virgil, man, and I'm out. Peace and respect, family.
All right. Peace out to my, shouts out to my brother, Devon Pretty Boy, out of that California, out of that Bay Area by way of the LA region. You did. That's why I said I like to get my West Coast people on here, because like I said, California, man, they've been going through this for, you know what I'm saying, a long time now, man. So it's good to get their insight and their take, you know what I'm saying, as far as like putting up on game about how these people operate and what's to expect with this situation, because they've been dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Monique said, I grew up around Pretty Boy, but I never met him. That's what's up. But yeah, man. And I feel exactly where my brother comes. I feel the exact same way, man. And I ain't making no gripes about that. I'm not letting up about that. I'm not being nice about that. Straight like that, man. Straight like that. You know? Ain't playing no games, man. Straight like that. If you're here illegally, it's time to go. TPS is over with. Birthright citizenship, hopefully in January, it will be over with, right? Because you know what I mean? It's not benefiting our society. Y'all haven't really contributed nothing to our society, especially anything concerning us. Everything that y'all have contributed is only focused and geared towards helping y'all out, not us. Nothing we benefit from. We don't benefit from no Asian crime bill being passed. We don't benefit from none of that other. But y'all benefit from everything we've done. The very reason that y'all even are able to be here under the circumstances that y'all are is because of us. You ain't even got enough decency to pay homage to us for that. So, you can't expect us to have any sympathy or any desire or, to assist y'all in any way that we could, now that the situation is what it is and all of y'all being sent back to y'all's raggedy ass countries. Go be hard workers in those countries. The way y'all talk stuff to us, you Americans, you've been here all this time, you have all this opportunity. Yeah, y'all, no, we didn't have all that opportunity. They gave it to y'all. That's what y'all don't get. The fact that y'all don't understand that or comprehend that is all the more reason why y'all need to go back home. Because we ain't got to explain it. We tired of explaining it. We shouldn't really have to. Y'all should know that. Like I said, y'all didn't come over here humble, put us up on game, show us the way. We respect y'all's contribution and sacrifices so we can come over here and have a better second chance at life from our raggedy ass countries. Nah, y'all ain't come over here like that. Y'all came over here the exact opposite of that. So don't fix what y'all need to fix, man, in y'all's countries, man. Figure it out. Go be hard workers over there. All right? Maybe some of the places where y'all work at, some of my brothers and sisters getting out of prison can work at these jobs instead of getting the jobs took because y'all got all the damn jobs. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineer. We're about to get up out of here, man. Listen, man, we'll have some more content tomorrow. Like I said, we having the holiday pop-up. Me and my brother King Els. You did. Tap in and walk with us. We will be at the Vibes Lounge tomorrow, 2477 East Dublin, Grandview Road. Right? In my beautiful city of Columbus, Ohio. We are, and we will be having the E&E holiday pop-up. We will feature business will be Art Vino and Donage Wine. We will have Art Vino and Donage Wine for tasting and testing. Wine tasting. We will have bottles for sale too. We're doing a fundraiser for a young brother and his family. Come tap in and walk with us. This is our way of giving back to the community while also promoting unity as well as entrepreneurship and business. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, networking and all of that. Come on in. If you're in the city or surrounding area, you're more than welcome. We're going to be there from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., more like maybe 6. And come fellowship with us. Come get you a couple bottles, man. They make great stuff for stocking stuffers, gifts for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And all the ladies love the lemon berry Moscato. So come and get you a bottle. You know what I'm talking about? You dig? You already know, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. We're going to get up out of here, man. FBA all day, every day, no days off. Fall back, black people, when the rest of ICE come to your city. Hey, man, let them do their jobs, man. You feel me? They ain't got nothing to do with us. Let's go.
Sir. What question is it? Going to hurt.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'll tie her to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me and I got it photocopied. Caught up on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. I see the heat like 10 million blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
things.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, should be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get you used to hope. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child, they can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in his cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked judicial system. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.